We're going to talk about a few things, newsworthy things today, news that we could possibly use, right? Um, so I don't know if you guys heard about 275 people being charged for the Capitol riots so far, which is just like, wow, really? They actually followed through with it? So Uh, 275 people have been charged so far in the insurrection and the riot that happened in Washington, D.C. But you guys, surprisingly enough, President Trump, who was impeached, right, for twice in his presidency, he was then acquitted in the Senate of inciting an insurrection, which is just like the man, it just seems like he slithers out of everything. I don't know what it is, but needless to say, I don't know what's going to happen to him in this future coming up because he's got a lot of legal problems that he needs to concern himself. Now, so I just wanted to just kind of mention that and just kind of, to me, we all know, listen, we all know that if that would have been Black Lives Matters people protesting, they would have shot every single one of those people. And it's just amazing to me that these individuals were able to literally take the people's house like that. I mean, it's unbelievable. Damn, I was thirsty, right? Thank you, Crowned Empress. Okay, so here is the next very interesting story that I want to share with you guys, and I want your guys' opinion on this. So, wife of drug kingpin El Chapo has been ordered to stay in jail without bail after she was arrested at Dulles Airport. So, a U.S. federal judge has ordered that the wife of Mexican drug, and I should probably flip this camera just to kind of show you guys what I'm looking at to kind of give you a visual there. Um, but that is his wife. She's much younger. She's actually a former beauty queen, you guys. She helped him escape twice. Remember, El Chapo's the guy who literally had his people build a 2-mile tunnel twice. The second time, the tunnel was like almost 2 miles long, and they literally tunneled right directly to his prison cell. Unbelievable, right? Now she has been arrested. His wife. They're trying to railroad her. They're saying that they are accusing her um, of helping her husband run his multi-billion-dollar cartel and plotting his audacious escape from a Mexican prison in 2015. Emma Aspiro, a 31-year-old former beauty queen, appeared by video conference for her initial court appearance before a federal magistrate judge in Washington, D.C. So the federales got her. Federales got her. She is, oh, she's facing life in prison. They're not giving her a bond. Well, actually, if convicted, she could face more than 10 years in prison. They're saying she has the financial means to generate a serious risk of flight, so they decided not to release her. Now, her and El Chapo have two young daughters together. And so basically, they're saying that she helped, run his extensive drug business, so to speak. Now, it says here that court papers charge that um, Coronel, I hope I'm saying that right, worked with Guzman's sons and a witness who is now cooperating with the U.S. government to organize the construction of the underground tunnel that Guzman used to escape from the Antiplano prison to prevent his extradition to the United States. The plot included purchasing a piece of land near the prison, firearms and an armored truck and smuggling him a GPS watch so they could pinpoint his exact whereabouts so as to construct the tunnel with an entry point accessible to him. Guzman was sentenced to life behind bars back in 2019. Now, this woman, his wife, was a beauty queen in her teens, and she regularly attended his trial, even when the testimony implicated her in his prison breaks. The two, separated in age by more than 30 years, have been together since 2007, and they have twin daughters that were born in 2011. Now, her father was arrested in 2013 with one of his sons and several other men in a warehouse with hundreds of pounds of marijuana across the border from Douglas, Arizona. Um, it's wow. And my thing is, guys, think about all of the cases right now of people that are sitting in prison on marijuana charges, right? People that were caught, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, before it started really going legal across the United States. These people are still sitting in doing prison time on marijuana. So, I just don't think that's fair. I don't think that's right. I am from Texas, Nitnag. Yourself? Thanks, Lady P. Thanks for the gifts, guys. I don't know how to use them, but thank you so much. Thank you very, very much. Hopefully, my connection is okay. It says that I have a slow connection, so I'm getting off the Wi-Fi. Maybe that will help. So y'all let me know if it starts buffering or anything like that. All right. So there is a couple of other things I want to talk about, updates. And what I'll do, like I'll do for every true crime show, so to speak, that I do, at the end when I share this, I will put in the description the topics that we discussed. So, with that said, let me get logged in here. Get logged in here. I want to show you some recent police brutality videos that were dropped, and some recent surveillance video that was actually also dropped recently. And so just bear with me. I'm getting logged in now. Did not receive that code. Please send it to me as a text. Thank you very much. Actually, I might even be able to do it here. Okay, let me put this code in. 64. All right, sweet. We are in like Flynn. All right, hold that thought. All right, save this browser. Thank you very much. All right. Y'all hold that thought for just a second, please. Give me just a second. Hold on. I don't even know how do you mute yourself if you need to mute yourself for a second? Let's see here. I don't think I know. It doesn't even tell me how. I don't even know if you can. I swear, you guys, I'm still trying to learn this. Anyway, don't worry about it. All right. So let's search that tag. Police brutality. There we go. These police, I swear, they get away with too effing much, and it's disgusting. Let's see if I can do this on my phone instead. It's a little bit more difficult. Hold on. Okay, we'll do it from my phone, and I'll just do it like this instead. All right, give me just 1 second though. Y'all hold that thought just a second for me. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, damn, did it take some off. I hate that. Like when I'm live and someone that maybe I shouldn't complain, but I just hate a chronic cough. It is annoying. I know it has to hurt to be a chronic cougher, and it's like when I'm on live, people can hear that, right? And it's like, please take some off. But I gotta make him an appointment to go see the doctor because he's been having some trouble. So I'm a little concerned about him. He got a little sick a couple weeks ago. He wasn't feeling too good. He couldn't even swallow. My husband is who I'm referring to. He was having a difficult time even swallowing. And my husband never goes to the doctor. I've carried health insurance on him because I always had, the better jobs with the better insurance. And I'm so grateful because the company that I work for, we don't pay health insurance premiums. So it's great to have that because if you need it, it's there, right? There's no reason not to go to the doctor, right? And plus we get money on a card. And I've been at my company for like going on 5 years now. And I've got a ton of money saved up on this card. And I think I take out like $40 a paycheck or something, but they match it or something like that. And it just builds up and builds up. And even if I ever leave that job, I can use that card. You can use it to buy things at the pharmacy, medical related things. It doesn't have to be for prescriptions and doctor visits either. So I did hear some people trying to use these cards, like they were debit cards. Mine doesn't even have a pin. You just scan it like credit. But people be out here on that fraud bullshit, and it's crazy. So anyway, just it is what it is. So um, as of so today, typically I just do like some searches, and there is a homicide investigation going on in Fresno, California. Police released some surveillance footage today, and I want to show you the surveillance footage. So if you are in Fresno, or if you know this individual, because this is a small world, please do not hesitate to let police know. Let me flip this back around here. I'm gonna have to figure out what each of these mean. I really am liking this Bigo Live, though. I have to admit. Oh no, what happened? Are you serious? Dang, what happened? Dang, what happened? It's like, I don't know, that was kind of crazy. All right, let me flip this camera and I'm going to show you guys some surveillance footage, okay? So check it out. Turn this up. result of a disturbance at the apartments. The suspects took off and have not been found. Officials say they've interviewed everyone in the area, but recently found surveillance video of this man around the apartments around the time Romero died. They don't know the man's name. Investigators say he is not a suspect right now, but they would like to interview him. Oh, that's a big boy.
The subject that we'd like to talk to, another person, to see if we can piece together what happened out there at the apartment complex.
If you recognize this man or if you have any information about Romero's death, please call Fresno Police. And we do have a traffic update for you. All lanes of Highway 99 at Jensen. All right, so you heard that. It's crazy, some of the stuff that goes on
illegal immigrants more
in the world. It really, really is. Now, there was another video I wanted to show you guys. Give me a second here. It was a police brutality situation occurred, and these, you know how these police are. They love to. Hold on, just a second. Oh, and did y'all hear about the winner of that Food Network show that was charged with killing her daughter? Did y'all hear about that? Hold on, y'all gotta hear about this. Check this shit out. The winner and her husband were charged with homicide and child abuse. Ariel Robinson and her husband were arrested for their alleged roles in a homicide that left their 3-year-old foster daughter, Victoria, dead. She was a teacher, and they were both taken into custody last week. I didn't even know this. Hey guys, come on in. But yeah, she was named the winner in August of last year of the Food Network show. Come to find out, she was abusing her 3-year-old foster child and killed the child. She won a $25,000 grand prize and a Food Network cooking set. Ain't that something? Look, isn't she cute? Victoria Rose was found unresponsive at the couple's home and later died at the Greenville Memorial Hospital. She was in their care as foster parents. She was a foster daughter. It's kind of interesting how she did that little girl's hair. Oh, thank you for the beans. It's horrible. It's awful. Okay. Let me see if I can find that one last video that I want to show you guys. Let me flip the camera around because I know you guys, I've been doing some research on Bigo and how to get people, to really be engaged and all that kind of stuff. And people do not like it when the camera is not on you. So, all right, give me a second. Sort by most recent. Okay. Hold on. What's going on here? Hold on a second, y'all.
Somebody threw a bag like on the edge. 911, what did you guys do? I found a dead body. Where at? I'm at the corner of Pete Rose Way. They were inside of a bank. Somebody threw a bag like on the edge of the bridge. And my curiosity got the best of me. So I got there and knocked it down. And it was
Welcome, everyone. Welcome.
They get snatched. I've never had anything like this. I've never thought this is crazy. No, I definitely understand. My nephew was 9-year-old Lattimore, and we've been out here looking, and we came across this garbage can that had some shower curtains that looked like it got blood in it. And we just want to have a police officer come out here and look at this.
Hey, Third Eye. Okay, so what is happening there in that case? Okay, let me pause this for a second. Is this Nitisha and Nilo Lattimore were found dead, and these 911 calls were made in regards to their bodies being found in a bag. So that happened in Cincinnati. So there's going to be more to come on that one. In just a second.
Please, can we talk about it, please? Please, just forgive me, you guys.
Hold on.
Where's the problem, ma'am?
Okay, now this is interesting. I'm going to play this just because I find this to be interesting. These are the top 5 911 calls that police kept a secret. Okay.
Where's the problem, ma'am?
I could have probably did this as an audio live. Hey, Big Man TV.
Well, you wouldn't look at that. I live in an apartment in the back, and he said he was looking for a guy. And he comes to my door, and yes, and said he's looking for an apartment. So I live alone, and I'm an old lady. Where is he now, ma'am? I have no idea.
Oh my God. Wow. That's tough.
For 911, what's your emergency? It's a candy. For 31 Road. What's the problem? Please. Send the police. What's the problem there? The kid killed my friend. What's the problem with your friend? Please. What's the problem with your friend? I need to know. Send the police. With a gun. With a gun. Hurry up. Who has the gun? Please, hurry up. He's killing my girlfriend. What is the problem? He's killing my friend. Who's killing your friend? My chimpanzee. Oh, your chimpanzee is killing your friend. He ripped your part. Hurry up.
Wow.
Hurry up, please. There's someone on the way. What's on? Please, you shoot him. What is the monkey doing? Tell me what the monkey. He ripped your face off.
Oh
If
my
the monkey
gosh.
moves away from your friend, let me know, okay? So we can try to help your friend. No, I can't. She's dead. She's dead. Why are you saying that she's dead? He said he ripped her apart. He ripped what apart? Her face? Everything.
Wow.
I think I'm gonna sleep. I think I'm gonna tell her. No, just breathe, okay? I'm gonna stay on the phone until they get there. Please, hurry. Please, please.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Ooh, number 3. I remember this. I remember this. couldn't even tell him the truth. Poor man. Wow. Oh my God. Number two. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, oh, this is pain. This is the first. What the hell? What? Wow, that is really nuts. Let's hear one more here. How interesting. Wow. Jennifer made one last 911 call that ultimately helped investigators bring her killer to justice. The alarming call showed obvious terror in the caller's voice. They tried to decipher the voices. They could tell the perpetrator had a gun, but the woman who called left no name or location. Operators called the number back and it went to voicemail belonging to a Jen. The phone company sent over logs and 911 operators dialed the last number Jen called. The man on the other end was Ben Molinax. He said the phone belonged to his cousin Jennifer. Police tracked down Jennifer's mother, Deborah. Jennifer had visited Deborah, who was taking care of Jennifer's son, Nick, just the day before. Jen was a mom to 3 boys who had been in the custody of her family while she and Paul got their lives back on track. Jennifer and Paul had always dealt with money struggles and a 13-year age difference. After the Department of Family and Children's Services deemed their houses unfit for children, the couple went through stressful custody battles. Then 2 weeks before they were supposed to get their kids back, the 911 call occurred. Jennifer and Paul had failed to show up for their child custody visit, and the family was worried. Wow. Jennifer's mother, Deborah, gave police an important lead, the make and model of their vintage car. The other important clue was left in Jennifer's 911 call. She said, exactly. She said, "Why'd you bring me down to the river?" That was a good indication the search should focus on the 2 main rivers in Dawson County. Meanwhile, authorities began to suspect Paul as a possible perpetrator. 15 hours after the 911 call, Jennifer and Paul's car was located in a shopping center by a deputy in the neighboring county 5 miles from the nearest river. Investigators found typical items, paperwork, receipt, gifts for their kids. They also found an insurance policy on Jennifer's life, taken out just months before. This insurance policy, plus no sign of a struggle or weapon, cast more suspicion on Paul. The incident split the couple's loved ones apart. The Burowitz family refused to believe that Paul had anything to do with Jennifer's disappearance. Wow. But Jennifer's mother, Deborah, was interviewed at the sheriff's office with her husband, and they painted a different picture of Paul. The cell tower records for Jennifer's terrifying 911 call. Wow. The security footage showed Jennifer and Paul's car pull in at approximately 11 a.m. of December 19th. It was followed by an older truck with no tailgate. 1 white male exited each of the vehicles, but who were they? The 911 call appeared to be coming from the Amicola River area, but why was Jennifer so far off the path to visiting her children? 30 hours later, after the 911 call, Georgia Park Rangers spotted some suspicious items in a canoe. 600 yards downstream, Jennifer's body was discovered floating in the water. She had been there at least 24 hours. A few hundred yards further, Paul's body was found. Both had wounds consistent with a .380 handgun. By then, police traced the truck spotted on CCTV near Jennifer and Paul's abandoned car. It belonged to Jacob Taylor, whose father's, oh my God. He was the father of Jennifer's oldest son, Nick. Wow. So a baby daddy killed her and her current husband. Wow, guys, man, it'd be some strange. Next. This will be funny. Hold on, let's check this out for a second, y'all.
Usually, that's okay, because usually when people come in, they how long is this gonna take? How long is this gonna take? How long is this gonna take?
Uchi Wally.
Yeah, how long is this gonna take? Okay, well, I need. No, how long is it gonna take for you to continue to talk to him so I can get up and go? I do have work to be at.
Ooh.
So how long is this gonna take? You gotta deal with it like this. It don't even matter what he gotta deal with. How long is this gonna take? Because I don't have to be here for real. No, you don't have to be here. Exactly. I don't have to be here. You love him? I don't have to be here. Love ain't got to do with it. Love ain't got to do with it. Okay, so
what the heck?
At least you're the reason I'm here. Exactly. Man. And he ain't going nowhere.
What?
What I need, I'm just gonna continue to talk because I have to say it. You have to give me consent to record the session and agree to a lie detector test.
Okay.
Okay. First of all, every time the phone rings, it's a call. It's business. It's business.
Wow, she is super ratchet, man.
All of a sudden now she always want to go out on the weekend. I be tired. What else, my man? Anywho, that's okay.
Welcome to everyone coming in.
You can talk to me. Go ahead and ramble by herself. It's just everything. It just And for what though? For a lie detector test? Yeah, for me cheating because you think I'm cheating? Oh, because if you let somebody know, think they cheating? It's communication. It's communication. What about your wife? Do you communicate with her? Your wife, for the God, this is stupid. Like, I want to go.
Wow.
I want to go.
She does not want to take that test.
I gotta sit here. Apparently, you can't do this for me. Please, I need you to do this for me so we can.
She about to get caught.
This is another version. Unless you got something to hide, obviously. Because I've seen this the time. Don't even talk to me. Don't even talk to me.
Wow.
Don't even talk to me. You can talk to him. Don't even talk to me, Joe. Okay, that's why. My name isn't Joe. If you can read, it says 500
You ain't bullshitting.
I'm not trying to play. Possibly I can help you learn how to read. That's probably what I'm trying to do because you called me Joe and it doesn't say Joe on the phone.
She's definitely cheating, y'all.
I'm not taking no test because I don't have to be here taking no test. For me to take this test to prove my love to you, and you love, but you love me. You want me to prove my love to you, and you let this man talk to me like you on a whole spinning tramp and this skeleton. Get out of here, cash out right now.
Wow.
He's trying to cash in on the relationship, and he might have to cash out on you because it seems like you have something to hide, sister, that he really wants to know about. Come on, just take the test, please. I won't. You ain't got to worry about doing no more like this. Just take the test, just one time, so I can have this clearance. I'm gonna take this test, and it's gonna prove what? It proves to you that I'm a fake one. I want you gone. How about that? Take that deal. How about that? Take the deal, Jay. How about that? Take that deal. Take the deal. And then you want to listen? Trust me, Jay. Take the deal.
She's definitely cheating on him for sure.
Okay, so what's the other alternative? Take the deal. Tell her you'll take the deal. Trust me, bro. Take the deal. What's the other alternative? What's the other alternative? If you're wrong, now what? If I'm wrong, you expect me to stay again?
Oh, wow. She did it before.
Again? Oh, so this isn't the. Okay. Oh, speaking of first, it don't sound like it's the first time.
Ooh.
I wouldn't even been here. Play with it.com if you want to.
Man, it's sad to see good men treated like that.
I've never heard of play with it.com.
He seemed like he a good-hearted person, and she's just totally fucking with him. Like, how hurtful. God, she's so ratchet. Oh my goodness. Wow. Hey guys, thanks for coming in. We're just looking at a cheater, I think, right now. She's going to take a lie detector test, but boy, was she reluctant to do so, y'all. And this ain't the first time she done cheated too. Oh my goodness. Wow.
Okay, Tasha, have you ever taken a lie detector test before? Yes or no? I just need you to tell the truth, and these are going to be one-word answers. I'll ask you a question. All you have to do is just say yes or no, not a story behind it. Every question, yes or no. Understood?